Going to be when Princess Diana died, for example, there was a huge emotional outpouring. These kinds of Elvis Presley in our culture. It turns out that this general we killed was a beloved hero of the Iranian people, to the point where look at the people we got pictures of now. These enormous crowds coming out. There's no American emotion in this case, but there's a hell of a lot of emotion on the other side. Should our leaders know what they're doing when they kill somebody, Congressman?
Yeah, they very much could have anticipated that Iranians would react in this way, both the Iranian public, but also that the government would strike back. And this speaks to a much larger issue, Chris, which is the president has had a very chaotic and erratic foreign policy, and especially with respect to Iran. You think about what he did. He replaced the Iran deal, the Iran agreement, which was containing their nuclear program, replaced that with what is now being called a maximum pressure campaign. Well, that foreign policy, if you can call it that, has failed. Although this administration considers Air Force bases or bases being bombed by the Iranians, it considers losing the respect and moral authority for the United States around the world as some kind of success for its maximum pressure campaign. But it's clear at this point that the president's strategy has failed.
Let me go back to Valerie on this question. It's really a question of intelligence in the way we use it normally, like knowing what you're doing, having the information you need to proceed, the ability to pass a driver's test, just basic information. A president of the United States, man or woman, Democrat or Republican, right-winger or left-winger, they have to know what's going on when they do something. They have G2s. They've got intelligence people that tell them, if you do this, this is going to happen. Does this team look like they're working that way, the ones in the White House now?
I think that's called a leading question. No, it's complete chaos. There is no foreign policy per se. Trump is impulsive, impetuous, and the consequences are profound. And what I was really taken with today was, with the briefing of the senators of the intelligence, was how dismissive the White House, the executive branch is of the congressional branch. I learned in 8th grade civics class there were 3 co-equal branches of government. And we have seen in both, under both parties, Democrat and Republican, in the White House, there's been a gradual ceding of a power toward the executive. And I think it's time that Congress reassert itself, and rebalance those 3 co-equal branches of government to steady the ship, because at the helm right now we have a very erratic leader.
Thank you so much. U.S. Congressman Joaquin Castro, by the way, your brother ran a heroic, historic campaign for president. You should all be proud as family members and brothers, as a sibling. And Valerie, what can I say? I've known you for a long time. You've served your country under incredible conditions.